Dicen que en Jalisco hay lugares de belleza inigual. Así es mi pueblo. Mi Huascato lindo no se puede comparar. Dice la leyenda que Dios mismo vino a dar su bendición.
Basically, before I started doing the food business, I used to say that I was an enemy with the kitchen. But whenever I cooked, you know, I did my best to where things tasted good and stuff, you know, for my family and friends. But you know, people would say, "Oh, you should open up a restaurant." I'm going, no. That's, you know, me and the kitchen are enemies. I cook and everything because I have to cook. But other than that, me wanting to open up a restaurant, nah.
Mi Huascato lindo siempre es mi gran amor. Mi pueblito lindo, siempre lo llevo en la sangre. Mi pueblito lindo, nunca podré olvidarte. Mi pueblito lindo, siempre lo llevo en la sangre. Mi pueblito lindo, nunca podré olvidarte.
I'm Hermila Castillo, and myself and my husband, we own this. His name is Castillo, and this is Botanero La Favorita. It's Botanero, it means finger food.
Oh,
so that's
okay.
So that's where Botana, it's, you come, when somebody reads Botana, they know that it's gonna be some snacks, finger food that you're gonna be getting with your drinks.
Where are you from originally?
Originally, I'm from Colima, Mexico. It's next to Guadalajara.
Okay,
it's the smallest, I think, city in Mexico.
And then when did you come here?
I came, I think I was like around three years old.
So you were very young.
I was very young, yeah.
So your parents brought you over?
Yeah.
And why did they bring you over here?
For a better living and stuff, you know, they wanted to give us a better lifestyle, and so the, you know, American dream.
Yeah.
Came looking for the American dream, so.
Yeah. And you own a taco truck also, correct?
Yes, I actually started with a hot dog cart over on Wells Avenue. It's been 17 years ago that I started with the hot dog cart, and from there on, well, winter came, and so hot dog cart was a little on the hard side because very cold, and like my vegetables used to get frozen, me being out there. And so we worked our way up to a food truck. We bought one, it was small and everything, and then we worked our way up to another one that was bigger. And then I still have that one with the one we started, and then we got a trailer now that we work in. We park over on Silverado and Audi Boulevard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long have you had the taco truck for?
The taco truck is also 17 years, basically, because we started the hot dog cart, and in the summer it was the beginning of the summer, and then decided, well, you know, the hot dog cart is going to be a little hard during the winter, so right away we kind of started the truck.
So you've been in Reno for a long time.
Yeah, I've been in Reno. Well, in Reno I've been 23 or 23 years been here.
Wow.
Yeah, but I lived in Winnemucca, so Nevada, most of my life.
Oh, okay, so you're a Nevada girl then.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. What was, I mean, you still own it, but what was owning that taco truck like for that 17 years? You know, what was the response like from the community, or did you learn anything?
Oh, yes. You know, at the beginning it was learning a lot of things, you know, not knowing how to run a truck and everything. So there was a lot of things to learn, and thank goodness I had someone that helped me out, and I always asked people and stuff. And so before we used to buy our meats already prepped from a meat shop, and then from there on, I learned to do all the recipes in asking different people. I thank goodness I have a lot of people that have businesses, and if there was any other questions, I would ask my grandma. I said, "Hey, Grandma, how do you do this?" And she would tell me, "Oh, do this, that," and I from everyone's recipes, I did my own. Because everybody does it different. So from everyone's, I did my own to do like the pastor, and then the carne asada is, I think it's not that, it's the easiest one to do.
Yeah.
But and the chicken and all the shrimp, all the stuff I learned from other people. Well, the response was very good. There's, the way my business grew was word of mouth.
Yeah.
Word of mouth. At that time, I didn't even have Facebook, none of the internet stuff or nothing like that. It was all word of mouth, and most of the still, it's more a lot of word of mouth, and now media and stuff. It helps too, so people know, where, oh, let's go try this taco and stuff like that. So.
So you're obviously a very hard worker. Clearly, if you were to give advice to one person who had a dream or just wanted to accomplish something, what would you tell them?
If it's gonna be food, be prepared.
Yeah.
To give your life to it.
Yeah.
If you want to be successful, I said, there's a lot of times that people that are retiring, they say, "Oh, when I retire, I want to do this." I said, when I retire, I want to do what you do.
Yeah.
Work at a regular job. Why? It's because a regular job, you go 8. If you start at 8 and you leave at 5, you're done.
Yeah.
With this, it's not. It's 24/7, and vacation. A lot of times if you leave or if you have the chance to go, you have to be on your phone if you want to be successful. Because that's one of the things that I think that, because I always answer the phone, whether it's at 10 at night, somebody wanting an emergency food truck in the morning because somebody else had canceled for one reason or another, and so I think that be ready to give your life to it.
Yeah, and going off of that, do you think a lot of people neglect or ignore the sacrifice that goes into being a small business owner, owning a food business, owning a restaurant? Do you think a lot of people ignore that?
Yes, yeah, they do. A lot of people do, because a lot of times that they. People would say, "Well, you're the boss. You can just, leave your employees and go do, your stuff." And I'm going, it's not that easy, and especially, it's no one is going to do your work your place the way you do it.
Yeah.
The way you do it. It's always, they're going to go and want to just, go and work their thing, and if there's nothing, they're not going to do that extra to make sure that that customer is always satisfied.
Yeah. Obviously your parents, I'm sure, worked very hard to bring you here. Is it important for you to show your kids that, I accomplished this by just working hard? Does that mean something to you?
Yes, it does. It does. They know that all the sacrifice, and my boys have also helped me out since little kids.
Yeah.
So they know that all the sacrifices that it took, and in order for us sometimes to be able to have some time together, let's say for a lunch, we used to get up, go and help me take care of the food truck, get all the stuff that I needed to do, and then so my worker would come and finish off. But in order for us to be able to spend some time during the day, they had to go help me get the work done, and so we can be able to go have a lunch, sitting down together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now you've owned taco trucks, and now you have this place. So why open this restaurant, or when was that idea, or why did you want to open it?
Well, for a while, I wanted to, the idea came from where I'm from. I'm from Colima, Mexico, and so there is a place called Comala, and over there, there's it's like kind of like a strip, but you know how things in Mexico, it's like different places where you can just go and pick which one you want. And most of them, it's the same food, but in their own, each in their own way, because every spot is owned by a different person, and so. And then mariachis would come and be playing, and you go and sit down with your group of friends and family and order drinks and stuff like that. And then the appetizers would come. The more drinks you get, the more appetizers would come. So I got that idea from there, and brought it. For a while, I said, I said no, I don't want to do it. I'm tired already. I wanna take it easy and stuff. But then the opportunity knocked on my door, and I was asked, well, I'm getting rid of this place, but it's a good, I don't know if you want it, if you want to take over it, and then the idea came. I said, yeah, why don't we do it? I talked to my boys because unfortunately, my boys were doing a food truck too, because I had 3 of them, but it got stolen. It got stolen, and so that we never recuperated it, and so then they started working there. They had to go and get another job, get a job stuff. So
yeah. So with this restaurant, are you trying to accomplish that, like tribute to your hometown, or like that authentic Mexican experience? Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yes, that's what I want to. It's since it's different, it's going to take some time for people to understand what it is, how it works, and for me too, because it's also a learning experience. I didn't go down there and learned it and how they work it and stuff. So for me, it's a challenge because it's totally different from the food truck, and so it's. But we're going to be. I'm learning it, and hopefully, the people have that patience for us to be able to give them the service that everyone deserves, and it's not gonna be one day to another. It's gonna take a little time to learn all those little things that that goes wrong. Yeah. And because it's a different thing, and it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy. I think that I do the best that I can, and I do it with love. One of the things is that you can tell when something is not done, with love and the passion of doing when you do your recipe for let's say for my pastor, it's you can taste it also. I believe that, from before, because there was a time I was married, and then there was days that they were not that great, and so it showed on the food when I was like down and stuff. Yeah. It showed, and then I got separated, divorced, and from there on it was all good.
Yeah. So it's always just been about hard work and passion.
Yeah. Exactly.
Amazing. Great. And this place has just been open since yesterday, right?
Basically, we did a little soft opening last week.
Last week. Okay. Yeah.
We did a soft opening because thank God we did it, because yesterday was an amazing day. This place was crowded. Wow. There was not a seat that was empty. So it was all full, and that it was great.
Yeah.
I hope that this is always that it will all keep busy and full from the beginning to the end of the day. Yeah. And that I can teach my staff to take over, and for me to just be here and checking that, make sure that everything goes well.
Awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I think we covered pretty much everything.
de gracia y otra cosita, y arriba, y arriba, y arriba, y arriba, y arriba, y yo no soy marinero. Yo no soy marinero, por ti seré, por ti seré, por ti seré.
Aunque soy chiquitito de inspiración, también canto la bamba de corazón. Que tilín, que tilín, que tilín, que tilín, 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 que repiquen campanas de Medellín, de Medellín, de Medellín.
Una vez que te dije que eras bonita, se te puso la cara coloradita, y arriba, y arriba, ahí arriba, y arriba, y arriba, yo no soy marinero, yo no soy marinero, por ti seré.